There we go. Oh, it's so satisfying to see all of the explosions in space as well. You see how wonderfully high fidelity these are. There we go. Take them down. There we go. Look at the smoke and everything. It's so nice. Okay, so here we go. Another one. Hello and welcome to EVERSPACE 2. I played EVERSPACE 1 on the channel a long time ago, and I am very pleased to see that this one has just come out in early access. It came out on, I think, January 18th? Yeah, January 18th, so just literally 2 days ago. And this is a fast-paced single-player spaceship shooter with deep exploration in space and on planets. Tons of loot, RPG elements, mining, crafting, and there's also a pretty cool story. So, we are going to be starting a new game here. Bear in mind that this is obviously a dogfighter kind of thing, so you're going to be fighting smallish ships. Also, you're going to be fighting relatively large ships as well, but you might not be able to do that immediately, because, let's face it, those big destroyer-type things, they're going to be very hard to destroy immediately. Anyway, we're going to just start a new game and going to go through the tutorial so you can see all the controls and indeed the beginning of the story.
Approaching extraction area. All miners stay in formation. Wingman, you take up the rear.
Understood.
Well, this is easy enough already. As you can no doubt see, we're basically just going to be using W and S to control our thrusters. There is also a boost button, but I'm unable to use that at the moment. And what we can do is we can check up on the miner over here.
What's going on with it?
Just a laggy jump drive. There you go. Good as my granny's creaky old knee. Thanks, Ben. I'm nearly out of nanobots. But say, how's your ship holding up?
Just the usual wear and tear. Don't tell me you want to run another mobility check.
Can't risk you breaking down in the middle of a fight, can I?
All right, knock yourself out.
First, show me two nice healthy strafes, left and right.
There. And there.
What about your hover thrusts?
Man, I can so hear your smile.
Isn't it nice to have someone who cares for a change? Now, some rolls.
1, 2.
Finally, I need one last strafe, with a boost to the right. As slinky rocket dodges go, I'd give you a 4 out of 9. Yeah, you're in good enough shape for the junk pile you're floating.
Try telling that to Callahan. I bet 10 creds that if we don't catch up, he'll threaten to remove this ship from our tally.
Nah, he's a jerk, but not that bad. I'll take that bet.
Let's not keep him waiting then.
Alright, so we obviously have the boost. That is more for evasive maneuvers in combat situations and things like that. But you also have cruise drive, which is really cool in my opinion, because look, this is what you can do. It's very, very fast indeed. And it is basically a cruise control for getting to where you want to be right quick.
After the slog we've been through, that's the least we deserve.
Well, if it isn't our two slackers. 5 seconds longer and I would have removed this ship from your tally.
What's the situation?
There's a Hydra infestation clogging up the entrance. And since you're the one who gets paid for handling these things, I thought I'd be so kind as to let you earn your creds.
I'm on it. Jammed? Nice.
Wingman, you go in first and secure a path to the core. The engineer will follow with some distance in case anything needs fixing.
How much distance?
Enough to make a U-turn should he run into trouble. The rest will wait outside with me until I give the signal.
All right, I'm going in.
Alright, so bear in mind that you don't have to play this in third person either. You can actually play this in a number of different perspectives. For example, you can even go into the cockpit itself and you can see, well, the HUD. The HUD is literally on your dashboard right here, which is actually insane. I feel like that is super cool. So for those of you that want to use like an actual flight stick, I believe you can actually use a flight stick with this game. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can. And for those of you that want the feeling of realistic immersion, then that is definitely going to be something for you. So you can even see the energy of the pulse laser in a percentage. As you can see when I use it, you can see it go down. And the same thing with the homing missile launchers. Obviously, I'm not going to fire off a missile right now because it's more than likely going to be quite useful later on. Anyway, we can now change our viewpoint once again. I personally prefer the third person, and you're also going to be able to change the FOV of each of these perspectives as well. I've already changed it to my liking, and it goes all the way up to 110.
Looks like the last shift never left.
Outlaws and miners in here.
Yeah, and since the Hydra had time to spread but hasn't devoured them yet, I'd say they killed each other less than 48 hours ago.
Scrap.
Might want to consider that U-turn. Some of the outlaws may still be alive.
Forget Callahan. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, so you can also loot things, and there's also a variety of different items that you're going to be able to loot as well. So I'm talking about all kinds of different equipment. You can loot credits. You can, well, I assume, is there crafting? Yes, there is. Yeah, I see the description on the Steam page, and yeah. There is also crafting, so you're going to be able to pick up crafting materials too, and I know for a fact that you can pick up upgradable weapons and stuff like that, which you're going to obviously, you know, it's going to change the way that you play the game in a fundamental way, which I very much appreciate. Any kind of game that has these kinds of RPG elements where it's like, okay, so you start off with this pretty terrible gun, and then you're going to get a better gun, but it does something a little bit different from your previous one. So you might prefer the default gun, like for example this one, it's pretty straightforward and everything, but what about if a different one does something a little bit, you know, a little bit less good than the one you had before, then you might decide to use this one, but obviously it does less damage, so it's a little bit more of a player choice thing going on there, but generally I like that kind of thing, and there's also an experience bar, as you can see in the top right of the screen, so there's also that. Anyway, we're going to search this, pick up that, whatever that is. It's liquor, by the looks of things, and we're now going to make our way through here. Bear in mind, I am terrible with these kinds of flying, kind of, what is it now again? 6 degrees of freedom or something like that? I'm really bad at those kinds of games, so do bear that in mind. Oh, I just wasted that.
Whoever sent that might still be in there.
We'll see.
Ah, look at that. We can hack the terminal to open the door.
Look inside.
Please be careful.
have no idea who you are?
Hey, you G&B scum. This'll take care of you.
Sorry, pal, but there are no rescue squads out here. Everyone, the risk meter just went way up. There were outlaws here, and maybe more are on their way.
So what? We've still got an armed patrol outside.
They could be here any minute.
All the more reason to work fast. Let's do this, people. Those crystals won't mind themselves.
And that outlaw was from Bloodstar, not just some low-level grunt. He even had a custom-built coil gun.
I'll keep an eye on the main shaft.
And I'm gonna hold on to the coil gun. Let's hope we won't need it.
Exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, that's exactly what I really, really like about this, because it's got a good amount of RPG elements, but it focuses really, really nicely on the ship combat. And you may not think that I'm very much into the ship combat or anything like that. Well, that's the thing. I feel like it is enjoyable, but the RPG elements associated with it make it even better. For me, specifically. Obviously, you may have a different opinion on that, but there you go. We actually now equipped this coil gun. You can see here that it has different kinds of damage. So, for example, the pulse laser, as you can see, is much better at destroying shields than the coil gun is. The coil gun is really good for kinetic damage. So, as you can see, it does plus 10% increased damage against armor. And it also has a much better range as far as I'm aware. Yeah, 300 meters more range, which is pretty good. So, yeah, gonna be looking forward to using that.
Keep an eye on the miners. I don't want any crystals to end up in the wrong pockets. Hey, what's with the shaking?
Could be the Bloodstar guys' rescue squad. And if they spotted our patrol outside, they won't just come in with medics.
Son of a lizard.
Alright, want everyone to stay calm and clear of the walls. I got this. Time to earn my creds.
Here they come, here they come. Alright, here we go. Now, thankfully, because these units do not have shields, they are going to be very easy for us to eliminate with our new weapon, which is obviously the main point of them giving you this, because it is going to make it very easy to eliminate with such minimal shielding. And you can also use your homing missiles by locking onto your target beforehand if you want to. Obviously, I'm not really going to do that too much because I think that the missiles are going to come in maybe a little bit more handy later on. I don't know. I've already used 4 of them, so...
You'll need them. My sensors are lighting up. There's more of them coming down the main shaft.
Let's take the fast lane and bust through that drill.
And we also have nanobots and various other usable items that we will be able to leverage in our fight against the outlaws. The outlaw factions do seem to be quite numerous in the EVERSPACE universe, and they can be very dangerous too, so we should be a little bit careful. Anyway, let's see if I can destroy these things.
Wingman, you go first. That patrol better be doing their job out there.
Don't get yourself killed.
They're slaughtering the escort.
God damn it.
You all try to slip past. I'll keep them busy.
Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna get out there and we're gonna do some damage. And now if I do take damage, obviously, I do have the ability to use the nanobots to heal myself, which is really quite nice. I'm gonna use the little missile there to try and take out that guy. And bear in mind that there is a destroyer type ship over there. Yeah, that thing over there. You don't want to attack that. Trust me. I've done that already. in my previous little playthrough of the game, a little bit of it at least, and yeah, it can do a lot of damage, and it basically takes no damage because at the moment, obviously, they're not really focusing on destroying those larger ships. We're just going to be destroying the various scouts around here. There we go. Oh, it's so satisfying to see all of the explosions in space as well. You see how wonderfully high fidelity these are. There we go. Take them down. There we go. Look at the smoke and everything. It's so nice. Okay, so here we go. Another one.
How's your ship? Cooled down yet?
No, it's still heating up. Oh, scrap! Scrap, 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 scrap!
What's happening?
The engine's burning, and now it's moving all the way up to the cockpit.
Use the extinguisher. Reduce oxygen. You got this.
I got this. I got this.
Seems like we have to go. We're gonna go have to check on Ben. Oh wow, he's all the way over here. He's actually really far. I'm surprised. Okay, can I use my my cruise control? No, I can't use my cruise drive. Unfortunate. I thought I might have to.
Ben, I'm coming. Ben, are you okay? What the hell was that? All systems are down.
Move. Inside.
Damn it.
You're wasting your energy. We're locked in by a force field. Just sit tight and make the best of it.
Looks like they threw you quite a welcome party.
I've been here for quite a while already. Just a regular checkup on what I might know. Where did they grab you? Your outfit looks like GMB work crew.
You guessed it.
These jerks here got no style. Bunch of amateurs. They'll be looking to get the best price for you.
So given your professional opinion, you know a lot about outlaws.
Hell, I know a lot more than they'll ever get from me. You hear me? If it ain't Gas Mask, so where's your boss?
Things have changed, Bashar. And because your cellmate here killed the chief, I am now in command.
Did he now?
And for your insults, I will make certain you suffer like never before.
Where's my friend, Corbin Grendel?
He's in the med bay, for now. Maybe he'll live long enough to fetch ransom. Your DNA scan showed that you're a military clone pilot. No wonder you bettered my predecessor. I wonder what your face value is. What if I broadcast your profile?
That would be a bad idea. You may not like who will come looking for me.
Why would I heed advice from a clone? I know my business.
Interesting.
Station is under attack! And the turrets!
Friends of yours?
Yeah, the kind who want me dead.
Power outage. The force field is down. This is our chance. Let's try to pry the door open. Help me. Grab the door. Pull. Let's get the hell out of here while they're distracted. This way to the hangar.
Wait, I'm not leaving without my friend.
Don't be an idiot. He's a dead man. Okay, get your friend, but hurry.
Hey, Ben.
Huh? What's happening?
It's our chance to get out of here. Come on.
Forget it, man. I'm done for.
I told you I'm getting you out of here.
Over here.
Thanks for waiting.
My pleasure. I might have more luck with a clone pilot at my side.
Watch out.
You may call this a warning shot. Attackers are advised to disengage at once.
Great. Stuck between a rock and a damn flaming meteor. It's a colonial fleet. We better stick together if we want to make it out of this alive.
Get ready to jump.
No dice. Drives are jammed.
There's a jump suppressor down there.
Alright, here we go. A lot of exposition. I love the cutscene aesthetics as well, by the way. I think that the art style used in them is very, very nice. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna have to deactivate the jump suppressors, which are over here. We have a full-fledged complement of additional missiles, so I might be able to use them to good effect, hopefully. Nice. Alright, so what do I actually have to do here? Ah, we have to hack it. Alright, thank you. I thought to myself, I surely cannot shoot at it, right? Okay, there we go.
Jumping is still suppressed. My sensors detect 2 more. Let's find them and get out.
2 more? Really? How dare you? Yeah, stay out of the view of that cruiser. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try very much. Let's just try and do some damage to these turrets right here. Try and take them out.
Getting us out of here, I promise.
There's one down, and now we just need the last one. Okay, come on now.
Fleet has no jurisdiction here.
This is our last warning. Scans are being initiated on all units. Harboring a military clone is a violation against the peace treaty. Hand him over. We will find him either way.
It's you they're after?
I told the gas mask not to broadcast my profile. Let's finish this and get the hell out.
Ooh, we're a wanted man. Oh yes, we certainly are. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's just take out the last remaining turrets real quick, and then we should be good.
We've identified you, Mr. Roslin. I'd suggest you submit your sentinel without struggle.
Hold on tight, pal. We're about to enter Superlight.
Oh, man.
You okay, Ben? Damn, he passed out.
They're tracking us. You need to disconnect your nav, now!
Can't fly blind.
Do it!
Okay, display's wiped. Now what?
I'll give you some cords. 1 sec. There. See that sweet shiny marker? That's our way out. I've seen clones fight before, but damn! Not your first dance. You're a goddamn prima ballerina. What's your name, pal?
It's Adam. And that's Ben in the back. He really needs a medic.
The only medics out here work for GMB, and that's not where you want to be right now. Not with a fleet warrant on your head.
Man, we were 1 foot out of the DMZ.
Don't tell me you had one of those GMB pension plans.
It's called a Lionel Grady retirement scheme.
Well, it's still a plan, and plans are for fools, my friend. I'm Dax, by the way. Let's get your friend into stasis at my old hideout. That'll give you some time to figure out how to save his life.
Guess it's the only choice I have.
It's been a while. Let's hope that the old rust pile hasn't fallen apart.
Hey, buddy, we're here. Oh, man, you look bad. Ben's not responding. We need to do something now.
There's a med bay, but we need to get to the control room first.
So this is your hideout. This place looks huge.
An old military post, founded decommissioned after the war. I laid low here for a few years after the DMZ was established. Here we are. Yeah, worse than I thought. Problem with the main reactor. It'll only hold us on basic for a while.
How about the med bay?
The cryopod can run on backup power, but no chance of getting the medical facilities running. All we can do for now is put your friend in deep freeze until we can get the reactor back up.
I want to get him in there as soon as possible.
All right.
Let's take it slowly.
In order to fix the main reactor, we'll need parts.
I can help you with that.
Good. I'll give you a shopping list then.
You know, this place ain't so bad.
We just used it to lay low for a while, really. But I guess you could say we had some good times here.
So you weren't alone.
Here's the cryo. Yeah, looks like it's working all right.
Sweet dreams, buddy.
Well, that's done. Now let's get the reactor running.
I feel like you're not telling me something about this place. What were you hiding from? What happened to your colleagues?
Yeah, I knew you'd start asking questions if I brought you here. Look, I took a gamble on you. Why don't you take a gamble on me now? Trust a little. I'll stay on comms and fill you in on what you need to know. A lot of stuff needs fixing, but we're still good on resources to patch up our ships or refill our ammo should things go south. There's also some space in the storage unit, so feel free to dump your cargo whenever it's getting cramped in that Sentinel. Here's a list of what we need to fix the reactor.
Scrap metal, a cooling unit, all pretty straightforward.
The cooling unit could be a problem. Check out that nearby debris field. That's your best shot at finding one. By the way, I took the liberty of installing 2 devices into your ship. An EMP generator and an energized boost.
Not sure how I feel about you mucking around inside my ship.
Yeah, well, let me know how you feel once one of my goodies saves your life.
Ooh, I'm liking it. Okay, I love the structure of this game so far. I feel like it is done extremely well. Obviously, we're out of the tutorial section now, and we're now just being thrown out into the world, and we have to try and explore and complete some of the story and so on and so forth. But anyway, you've acquired your first device. Warfare devices are vital tools for handling tougher enemies or large groups, whereas support devices will help a pilot to survive longer. Some devices will need a target that is in range to function. Others can be activated in any situation. Each device has different device modes that can be unlocked individually by spending an upgrade token received at level ups. With device modes, you can tune the device to your liking, maybe even find and exploit synergies between them. Equip it in the ship menu, experiment with different devices and modes, and find the right mix to match your playstyle. And that's exactly the reason why I love RPG elements in these kinds of games. It is super fun to me to see what kinds of builds people are going to come up with. And what kind of build are you going to come up with? Well, you probably want to check out the game through the link in the description then, don't you? Oh yes, you probably do. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more, let me know. And I'll see you next time.